This is incredible. This is really incredible.
Actor Michael Douglas came to me with questions about his paternal grandfather, a man named Harry Danilovich. Michael knew that Harry was a Jewish immigrant from Russia, and he'd been told that Harry came to America to avoid serving in the Russian army. But beyond that, Harry's roots were a mystery to Michael, and for a time, they were a mystery to us as well. There were no records of Harry at Ellis Island, so we couldn't determine when he came to America or where he came from. Compounding matters, Harry had two brothers who also immigrated to the United States, Moshe and Abram. We couldn't find arrival records for them either. Our break finally came in an unexpected way. We found an article on Moshe in a Russian newspaper where he was being charged as a criminal.
Under the decree of the Mogilev District Court, is one a Chelsea townsperson, Moshe Danilovich, accused under Article 1654. Anyone who knows the whereabouts of Danilovich is obliged to inform the court where he is.
Your great uncle Michael was a wanted man.
This is wild. This is. Do we know what he was wanted for?
We do. But have you ever heard this story?
No, I never heard.
Well, as I said, we didn't find any firm record of his arrival to the United States. So it's possible he may have been in Russia as late as 1906, which is when that article was published.
Right.
It's also possible that he already left when this wanted notice was issued because he was...
It sounds more likely.
According to this article, in 1906, Moshe was accused of what we would call armed robbery. And it seems this wasn't an isolated incident. Records show that 5 years earlier, Moshe had been imprisoned for a different crime. What's more, we discovered that Michael's grandfather, Harry, was born Gersha Danilovich, and that he too had had trouble with the law.
November 12th, 1903, Gersha Danilovich, Alexander Berepechka,
Good.
and nobleman Alexander Benkovsky charged under Articles 13 and 1642. My gosh, it's a little gang here.
Your grandfather, Harry's real name was Gersh Danilovich. He was charged with robbery like his brother, but not with a weapon.
Okay.
This is your grandfather. No family stories about this.
Incredible. No, never. I guess this is probably the part that they were not proud about when they first came to this country.
Yeah, we left that behind.
Yeah.
You know, the records at Ellis Island are pretty good.
Yeah.
So we're thinking, how come these guys don't show up? Neither of them. Probably aliases.
I'm kind of reeling with this information, but sure makes all the sense in the world. They were.
And let's go back to the story your father told you, that his father came to America to escape the army.
Right.
He came to America to escape prison. Yeah.
This is blowing my mind a little. This is really blowing my mind.
Now that we'd figured out who Michael's grandfather actually was, we were able to trace his roots and soon uncovered the birth record for another one of his brothers, a man named Reuven Danilovich. This record lists Reuven's grandparents, adding yet another generation to Michael's family tree. Both were likely born in the 1830s, almost 200 years ago.
200 years ago, and that would be my great-great-grandparents.
That's right, your second great-grandparents.
Great-great-grandparents.
Right. Tolstoy was born in 1828. They are contemporaries of Tolstoy's.
I can't get over this.
What's it like to see that?
Well, it makes me feel they have some connection or continuity beyond just my grandfather or back there, because for me, it's always bothered me that I didn't really know anything, just pretty much from when they got here to this country. And so to see this and to get I didn't even know he had two brothers. So to see that and to understand their background just totally brings it to life.
Discovering our ancestors can change our lives, helping us to understand more fully who we are, where we came from, and how we're all connected to a much larger world. To see more incredible family history stories, click here. And thank you for watching.